Hello everybody and welcome to another... What was that? You know I stream on Twitch every single day? Well, what the hell am I here for? Go enjoy the video. What's my fetch sequence gonna look like? Sacred Foundry Breeding Pool. If I get that, then I can Ragavan off of Sacred Foundry, and then Wild Nacatl. I don't even know if I like that fetching sequence. Looks like it's Yogg. If it's Yogg, I might be more interested in just playing the Nacatl on one. I don't even think this list is playing Hollow Fountain. Nope, no Hollow Fountain. I think we're starting with Breeding Pool. I don't know if I'm gonna play Ragavan. Maybe I go Blood Crypt, Ragavan. Fan base is kind of tough. Playing a Ragavan here is just kind of embarrassing though. Then Temple Garden, probably. Because I don't think I'm gonna be spell piercing anything for a while. The only spell pierce target they have is like Eldritch Evolution if they're playing it, or Quarter Calling. I don't think it's too important to actually hold up spell pierce. Don't grist me, I'll cry. I guess Horse Soul Cauldron. But I mean, they have Halfling to cast it. Ragavan just ain't what it used to be. So I don't really emphasize like casting Ragavan on one with Zoo too heavily. Because of board states like this, and Bowmaster. Bowmaster's a hell of a card. Why not Stub instead of Pierce? Because you're not playing Scion of Draco anymore. Because you're not playing Scion of Draco, it's really hard to turn on Ferocious. Jog. I give up. Died on turn 2. I had a couple of Snap Tidebinder Flame lists. I'm really low on them right now. I don't think they're very good at the moment. I definitely want Chain to the Rocks. Tear Asunder is like, eh. Because it can hit Cauldron while also hitting like Yawgmoth if I kick it. But it's kind of expensive and slow. I definitely want to get these Spell Piercers out of here too. But I don't know if I have enough stuff to bring in. Maybe Veil of Summer's fine. For Grist minus. This Hearse couldn't be too bad. Cutting a lot of 1-drops here. Leyline Binding is always going to be a 2-mana removal spell. Unless you can fetch 3 times. If you can fetch 3 times, then it's 1 mana. Otherwise, it's going to be 2 mana. Force a Healy, 4 Teferi, 4 Feldar, 4 Solitude, 3 Tidebinder, 4... I don't really like EI in this deck. I think that EI is probably not where you want to be. It's because your curve's so high. I think it's a step in the right direction, though. I wouldn't play EI. I think your curve is so high with all the 3 and 4 drops that you're going to EI into a lot of stuff that doesn't matter, or stuff that you can't cast right away. And EI gets a lot worse once you start raising your curve, so I'd probably just cut the expressive iterations completely and play like more interaction. Maybe my suggestion. That was another thing I didn't see initially. This hand's a keep. I can get Overgrown Tomb, play Wild Nacatl, chalk in Sacred Foundry, and then just like leave up Reprieve / Bowmaster. Be 3-2 with a hammer. It's like, oh, I can't get Overgrown Tomb with this. Right. Well, if I can't get Overgrown Tomb, then I guess I'm getting Breeding Pool, huh? Mengzoo. think I'm just holding up Reprieve for Grist. Playing the Brawler out there is kind of appealing, though. They have a Young Wolf. They have a Halfling. Well, if I Reprieve the Halfling, then they can't recast it because they have only Halfling to make mana. Maybe I should have just Reprieved this. But I plan on holding up Reprieve for the rest of the time. Unless they're gonna like triple block here. If they triple block, then I'm just gonna do 2 damage to each of the halflings, or yeah, 2 damage to one, 1 damage to the other, and then Bowmaster kill it. Then I don't have to worry about Yogg. This cover is sick. A little Quarter Calling. Once in a blue moon, these lists will play Magus of the Moon. If they do, oh well. It's not very common at all. But I'm going to plan on Reprieving Quarter Calling. I'm actually going to have to Bowmaster then Reprieve. Because I don't want them getting the extra trigger here. Up, Gidra. Honestly, maybe I just let this go. I think I'm just going to let this go. If they have Magus of the Moon, like I said, that's fine. My issue is if I flash in the Bowmaster and then I Reprieve this, then I get the Quarter Calling for 4 on untap. Whereas now, if they go like Grist minus, I can like Veil it. Kill Bowmaster, Veil. I assume they're just gonna Grist plus though. I don't know if they have too much reason to like Grist minus here. These Reprieves have been mad awkward. It's one of the times where like Reprieving Quarter Calling actually actively works against me. So I do not want them to have Yawgmoth. I cannot afford them to jog my moth like that. Take one. Sacked Bowmaster. Honestly, bless. Bless that they sacked that Bowmaster. I was gonna be able to beat that Bowmaster. That was gonna be really annoying. They killed their 1-1. Whoosh. I guess I should, yeah, I should kill this because it's better if they draw a Cauldron. Because that already has a counter on it. Actually, I don't think I have any more green sources to fetch. No, I do have Stomping Ground, right? Do I have Stomping Ground? I don't have Stomping Ground. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Do I have a white? No, I don't have a white source to fetch either. I actually should have shocked in this Overgrown Tomb. Mengzoo! There's a basic Plains. So now I can't Reprieve this turn. Which is really tough. I threw this game. No Hallowed Fountain, and the Temple Garden's already in play. There's no Stomping Ground, so I couldn't have like fetched, shocked, and then veiled. Mistakes were made. Alright, can you blame me? It's such a wonky mana base. I don't think this one's my fault. It is, but you know, cut me some slack. Could've just tapped that Blood Crypt. If I had tapped the Blood Crypt, if I had gotten Breeding Pool, Blood Crypt, and then cast Brawler, then it would have been fine. I just didn't think through that entirely. The trashy Italian mana base, not my fault. Yeah, pretty much. Tap lands are bad, you hear? They killed Gris because they messed up here. Master Grow. Actually pretty good. I think I'm shocking this end and buying Jegantha also. It's not bad here. Pete said I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I had so much stuff to take out. I had 4 Spell Pierces and 4 Ragavans to take out. Yeah, Draco's definitely good in this matchup. Giving this, like, double trample can come in clutch. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. First strike trample Kavu is pretty good. Wait. And then they'll take 5, go to 5. But I shocked this in so I could buy Jegantha and leave up Reprieve. I didn't forget about my emotional support elk this time. Most of the time I do. Jegantha's like an afterthought. But not this time. Represent Bowmaster and Reprieve. Also, tapping out a blue psychologically makes them think that I don't have a counterspell. Big brain. Oh yeah, the flying definitely matters. Come on, Boseiju. That's all I ask. You already have a Boseiju in play. He thinks this is a Kavu plus hold up Reprieve angle. Oh boy. I think I'm supposed well. Nah, well. I don't know if I'm supposed to Reprieve this Bowmaster. Or just wait. The issue with waiting is that the Bowmaster's gonna ping me because I draw a card. What's up, David? The issue with doing it now is that then if they like untap slam a Yawgmoth, I'm in a worse spot. Oh, they have Boseiju. I'm finna cry. I'm out of water, David. When I could remember. I always am. I think the play is the same this turn. Just like play Kavu out. Hold up Reprieve, hope for the best. Try not to die from 7. Don't kill me. Yep. I have 4 draws at Blood Artist. But I can Reprieve Quarter Calling, Reprieve Blood Artist, so I'm not super worried if they start digging for Blood Artist. I guess land plus Blood Artist kills me. I think a removal spell wins me this game. They're not dead, because they can sack Young Wolf, reset Young Wolf, sack Young Wolf, reset Young Wolf, block, block. Never did. Dead, I guess. I don't feel like they should have been dead. But here we are. Guess not. The answer is no, Steez. This is like month 2 of Slayer's Pyramid arc. It's just something to do. It's like hand shuffling. You don't do it because you want to. Am I supposed to bolt this ignoble? Or just bowmaster it next turn? I'm kind of down just to like bowmaster it next turn. Just grab like Temple Garden, Wild Nacatl. Terrible, but not the best either. This is only match 1. I'm struggling with the mana base in this list. I think I'm just too dumb. Saying the same thing. They's too dumb. Whatever happened to my tier list, I haven't made it. Bowmastering the Hierarch's better than Bowmastering the Forest. Hierarch makes colored mana, Forest doesn't. But if they block with Wall of Roots, then I'm gonna Bowmaster the Wall of Roots. I just played Scam against a 6-year-old using penny sleeves. Please tell me you lost. Please tell me you lost. You let him win, let's go. Hero. Psych, I only let him win 1 game and then I crushed him. I'm in a really good spot, by the way. Yeah, the mana base in this also kind of gives me a headache as well. I have Cord. Unsleeved rubber banded modern belcher. I think if I fetch up steam vents, I can bolt here. Bow here. That's priority. I'm gonna start by bolting. Time for thrice. Wrist. It's just like binding grist. I can bow this down. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna bow this down. Binding grist next turn. Stopping their mana development while they have 1 card in hand seems to be more important. Grist isn't even that good here, unless they hit multiple insects. They hit multiple insects, then I'm in trouble. Tidebinder is kind of a good one. I can just snipe this grist activation. Yeah, you can let him sack, and then you can stifle this destroy part of it. Absolutely. Unfortunately, my green is tied to my white, so I can't binding plus brawler here, so I'm just gonna pass with Tidebinder. Imagine they're gonna plus, I'm just gonna Tidebinder it. Soul Cauldron. Bonk Soul Cauldron. Yo, Hopkins, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome back. I think I'm still killing this Grist. Just in case they can unlock it. Ooh, I don't think I can keep this. His hand kind of sucks. This one's not any better. I gotta chug it, but I will hydrate. Redemption earlier. Can't keep this either. Sure. Put back Wild Nacatl and Breeding Pool. This is probably as good of a mulligan to 5 as I'm gonna get. Yeah, I need to switch into my Lucky Genes. Is that Fiji? No, actually. It's not. I think I'm going with this and then Overgrown Tomb. Now it's normal water in a Fiji bottle, so I feel a little bit more bougie. It's Living End. Stonks. It is Living End. Guess I'll die. Well, I mean, if I can draw a Spell Pierce, that'd be guess. If not, I have to take Kavu here, I think. Otherwise, Kavu's gonna start exiling creatures from the graveyard. Living End's too good. That's what I'm saying. I hate Living End. Every fiber of my existence. I think that deck is a fucking war crime. A fucking war crime. Not that it's like too OP. It's just so annoying. This is fine. This is not a problem. It's just the best Striped Riverwinder deck right now, and that's why I'm upset. Why isn't my Striped Riverwinder deck better? Sphinx. I almost cast that. So I decided to fetch Shock instead of play Overgrown Tomb to conceal a little bit of information. Maybe it'll make them grief me, or make them hesitate before inevitably having to go for it on turn 3. But if I can make them think twice about it, I guess I might as well. I need to draw a Spell Pierce. If I don't draw a Spell Pierce, I'm going to lose the game. No pressure. Or back-to-back Tribal Flames. And hope that they just don't have Force Negation, I guess. Scheisse. Well, I guess I'm shocking this in. Back you for 7. Find something off the top of your deck and then probably concede, unless it's Grief. Oh, Grief. 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 Aww. Architect's a will. Test it. Shardless Agent, Architect's a will. Watergrave. You may draw an Architect's at will. First card clicked will be the last card drawn. Alright, draw your Architect's at will. That actually did something. Might have actually done something. Maybe they just have land plus Cascader rolled up already and didn't do anything. But it felt like it did something. Kind of. Just chilling on Violent Outburst. Oh, Pierce. Scheisse. I guess I'll die. They weren't getting back this Grief. and they were just getting back like Troll plus something else, and I was getting back Kavu plus this, then I'd have a chance. But since they're bringing back Grief and discarding the Brawler, I have Kavu versus something bigger than Kavu, and then Grief. That's just not gonna happen. While I'm at 12, and they get to attack me for 9. Out. Flusterstorm, out. I don't even think our deck is bad against them, really. Like, I'm not sad to see most of these cards in the main deck. I guess Leyline Binding's not good. Sport like that. I didn't forget Remand this time. Most of the time I forget Remand because I hate it so much. This time I didn't. Every time I watch Modern or look at challenge results, I ask myself, why is Grief still legal? Don't we all? I think I would have rather just had Fury instead of Grief, but it's okay. He's okay. This is new Modern, and we have to learn to love it. Much as I love complaining, and oh boy, do I love complaining. I'm keeping the one lander. You start playing Commander. I have to. I'll rephrase it. How many years until I become an EDH streamer? Never. If anything, I become a timeless streamer. I would kiss my money goodbye and just become a timeless streamer. That'd be kind of sick. I got to play not modern and modern. Or modern and not modern, I should say. Ah, Grief. My old friend. I imagine that timeless is going to get solved pretty soon. And then once it's solved, it's probably going to be a lot less fun. Especially if there starts being high stakes tournaments for it. It's going to get solved incredibly quickly. I think it's solved already. Probably. I'm going to start eating their graveyard. Or I could loot stuff into my graveyard. But I really don't want to get Grief when this comes back. Has no safety valves like Force. There's no free spells at all, right? Here's a look at the timeless metagame. Oh, hell yeah. See, that's why we love Spike around here. That's a good metagame. Let's view more. Oh, there's no timeless decks at all. Hell yeah. I think I want to probably put this on the bottom just like for like Spell Pierce. Flusterstorm. You been liking Timeless Spike? Seems cool, but I don't know if it's worth the investment. Oh, Flusterstorm. That's a hefty investment to get into it though. Which is my only issue with it. And then I have to play Arena. Gross. $400 for 4 decks. That's not that bad. I feel like it would be really hard to like brew and build a collection though. I was playing this Brawler for clock, or do I just hold up Bowmaster? I think I'm gonna play the Brawler for clock. 400 divided by 5 equals 80 subs. Try divided by 2.5, because unless you're one of the tippity top streamers, they take half of your sub revenue. Which I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that. It's pretty well known information, I figured. Big stream goals this year. I'm gonna do the subathon on the 6th. before I leave for Denver. You're pushing for the 69-31 split. That's a good split. Shit, Spike advancing the Twitch metagame too. How am I ever gonna keep up? Bolt, Shardless Agent, send both. I don't know what to do here. I guess. I think the main appeal for Timeless for me is that in case Modern gets boring, there's something else to do. Just gave me a great idea. It's gonna be a subathon goal. Oh, I'm gonna fry my brain. That's the plan. Fry my brain and then do very poorly at Denver. Chat, you're a genius. Petty theft. I've been robbed. Alright. How can Modern be boring? We have Scam. That's a good point, too. Yeah, funding Timeless so I don't have to. Subathon edition. I think we're just running it back. I think it's fine if I don't get griefed. But I guarantee you I'm gonna get griefed. Reprieve's also a lot worse on the draw. Because if I jam turn 2 Kavu and have the turn 3 Cascade, then it's like my only pressure becomes Wild Nacatl, which I don't know if that's good enough. I'll probably just have to slam the Kavu. They're mulliganing to 5, so I feel kind of confident, like, playing out the Kavu and hoping they don't have the turn 3 Cascade. I guess we'll see what they do in the early turns. If they just go cycle, 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 and not really play to the board, maybe it's a viable strategy. That's way better. So now, how am I fetching? Temple Garden? No. Steambend's Temple Garden? Yeah, it's probably Steambend's Temple Garden. I think getting the blue is going to be important in case I draw Spell Pierce Flusterstorm. Sacred Breeding. I can't get Breeding Pool with either of these fetch lands. Inspiring Timmy. $100. Timeless Funder. Thank you. I don't know if that was actually Spike, but thank you. That's unbelievably generous. Holy schmoly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will use that for Timeless Fund. Actually. And to help pay for some Denver stuff. King shit. Now I go Temple Garden. Nacatl, hold up Reprieve. It was inspiring Timmy, so probably Spike. Early, they don't have force negation, right? Early. 5, 6, and put him to 1. I guess I could fetch Blood Crypt. Hey, no force negation. How do I combat them going untap Shardless Agent? That's gonna be tricky. I wish I could cast that. That's the neat part. I don't. Eh, we'll see. Holding my own creatures doesn't seem very good in the face of Roll Troll. Wild Nacatl number 2. Subtlety. Edge. Yay, we killed them, I think. I have to imagine they don't have force if they're taking that bull here. So I'm just gonna bolt them now. Hand's actually really good. Not bad at all. Push, bolt. I think it's Kavu. I was like thinking about it for a second. I was like, what if they have Fury? And I was like, oh wait. What Fury? Go for it. Fury me. I'm calling the judge. Push. Saying that stuff. I think I'm just gonna play Brawler and leave up Pilferer. I'm taking a lot of damage from this Dothy though. Yo, Bubble Tea, thank you for the 10 gifted. Yo. Insane. Very generous, Bubble Tea, thank you. Get Plains. And have Tidebinder up also. They had in 2 turns to this Dothy. I don't think I'm gonna end up on Jeskai Fair Breach. I think it's cool, but I also think it's like unbelievably exhausting for a bajillion round tournament. I think I need to flash in this Tidebinder and block. Yeah, this build doesn't play Scion of Draco. So because you're not playing Scion of Draco, then you have less Ferocious, so you're playing Spell Pierce instead of Stubborn Denial. At least that was Mengzoo's reasoning. No, I actually think Jeskai Fair Breach is harder than both Yogg and Scales. Funny enough. Tidebinder is actually really good here. Flash it in an end step and threaten lethal. Or if they fetch. Unsleeved Rubber Banded Belcher. Best of luck. I'm dead to Bowmaster, right? There's no way I can play around Bowmaster. Because I have to flash this in to threaten lethal. That's really tough. Damn, they mulliganed to 5 and I lost to them. Might be something to that scam deck. I want Reprieve. I guess Reprieve's fine-ish. First is kind of slow. I may just take like 3 copies of Ragavan. Such an iconic Mario Kart song. It's very good. And it's pretty good too. Guess it depends. Do you have Bowmaster? How many Bowmasters you got? Turn 1 Fatal Push, turn 2 Bowmaster. Just gonna lose my entire hand. Hopefully they don't have Undying Evil and they have Not Dead after all. Because if they have Undying Evil, they can block by Ragavan, and I can't even like rip a Fable off the top of their deck. Please don't have Undying Evil. Oh, it's just Not Dead. Hi, Nacatl. I read it. Let's see if I can hit anything relevant. Swamp. Not relevant. That's the turn with Tidebinder. They're not doing anything. I can't do anything. I don't hope they fetch for their second land. We did exile a swamp. I'm gonna get basic planes, I think. Play around Blood Moon to the best of my abilities. Even though Blood Moon's not for many, many turns down the line. So I gotta keep it on our radar. I'm also debating when I should buy this elk. So at a certain point, I probably have to tap out a Tidebinder and Reprieve. Just hold up like one or the other. Oh boys. There's so many things I want to hold up. It's not fair. I think I Reprieve this. This might be a mistake. Might be a mistake. We'll see. What's up, Saint Nick? Oh yay, more scam. Bye, Tidebinder. Tidebinder's kind of a tough one to lose here. Didn't love that. The Reprieve on Terminate. I kind of just wanted to cycle it to dig deeper. It's obviously not great. I don't know if it's getting much better. But I mean, maybe I could have held on to it and like... Maybe they go to slam a 3-drop here. Although I definitely would have Tishana'd this land. Not gonna swing. I'm gonna hold on this Bowmaster. I don't want to play Bowmaster into Bowmaster and get like blown out. Is this your last league? Probably. Time is it? 7:50. Yeah, it's probably my last league. Chain to the Rocks. Not terrible. Also by Jegantha. Terminate. Oh, don't grief me. Don't grief me, I'll cry. We 5-0'd with Prowess. Prowess is really good. They're gonna grief me. But like indirectly. Imagine they're gonna take Jegantha. Jeggy, no. Not flashing Bowmaster yet. 5-5 off the top's pretty decent. Yeah, I've been impressed by Prowess. More than I thought I was going to be. 'Cause I thought Prowess was going to fold the Yawgmoth. Did we even play against Yawgmoth? Before I start, like, yapping. I don't actually remember if we played against Yawgmoth or not. I feel like we did. I don't remember. Go to draw. It's on Moxfield, not Stream Decker. I converted. I'm a Moxfield believer now. I'm gonna double block the attack. I highly doubt they're gonna attack though. You know what? I should have waited on the Leyline Binding until after I attacked. I just thought about that. I should have waited, exiled something, and then see if they wanted to block with, like, Grief. And try to trade. It's actually a mistake on my part. I fired off that Leyline Binding too quick. Rhinos and creativity. Sick. Sickos is what I mean by sick. Absolute sickos. I just got so punished for not playing this Kavu pre-combat. Oh boy. Not a good look. Should have played this pre-combat. The one time I didn't want my F6 value. Got punished for it. That was pretty bad on my part too. So two, like, that was a big misplay. The misplay before that was a little bit smaller, but two back-to-back misplays on my part. Can't do that. If you assign damage, you have to kill the creature. Takes grief, and then reflection becomes a lot worse, so I could take reflection. If I take grief, I can attack with this. Okay. You fail to stop one? No, you don't get timed out. All if you fail to make one. Ouch. Brawler go. But on the other hand, just Thoughtseize. Maybe multiple Thoughtseizes. A little bit surprised they left in Thoughtseize against Zoom. I'm also surprised we won that game given how many misplays I made. Sometimes lucky, I guess. Play perfectly, win anyways, or something like that. This hand is the softest hand in the world to Bowmaster. I don't think I can keep this. Chat, would you keep this hand? It's grief proof, yes. It's so bad. If they have a single Bowmaster. Play yes, draw no. I'm all for mulliganing this on the draw as well, I think. This hand's much better. think the Reprieve goes. Too reactive. He's a change man. Look, sometimes I don't want to lose the Bowmaster. That's not very often. Most of the time I'm like, if they have Bowmaster, I'll lose. But sometimes I decide not to lose the Bowmaster. That's cool. No, that's a scam. I mean, it could be Yogg. That is a 4-mana black creature. Funny looking Yogg, but maybe it's like Yogg's grief and depression. First hand looked kind of better against what was going on, huh? They take like Ragavan. At least I got a turn 2 Brawler. But I mean, I don't know. Both hands are bad against Double Grief. Every hand in Magic is usually bad against Double Grief. Unless you have 3 removal spells. Beam Vents. Dashies. Yeah, every hand's bad against Double Grief, I think. Ouch. Fatal Push. They got their second land. You like Binding? Oh, I thought they were scamming that. That's fine. Could have been worse. I sack the treasure token, I get Revolt, I push the grief. I think I have to double block at this point. Not dead. I feel like if they had Not Dead, they would have cast Not Dead on the previous grief. Just a Fable. Do I go to 6 so I can bolt this plus buy Jegantha? I think so. I think so. I don't know. Jeff. The land lets me cast Jegantha and go to 4. Guess I have to. That was like 2-3 stacks. Which has gotta be like 10 minutes. Range. But sure. Yeah, the rules are absolutely made up. But not dead. That's so tough. I'm down to 3. That feel when sorcery speed removal is so bad. If this were a lightning bolt, and I got to bolt the Fable in response, be so far ahead. Now, like, do I Tribal Flames the Goblin Shaman? I think I have to, because I have no outs that just win the game off the top. No, Saga doesn't get the aura. The aura falls off and I take 1 point of damage. I think I probably just have to Tribal Flames the Goblin Shaman and hope to rip well out of this. Because I can't even draw another Tribal Flames off the top. And then I'd be dead to Bowmaster if I don't kill them. Just freaking Goblin Shaman. It's also dead to that. Binding? Kept me alive. That does keep me alive. Surely Scam won't kill me while I'm at 1 life, right? But they're not dead after all, and their Orcish Bowmasters and their Mount Doom and their Lightning Bolts and their Dash Ragavans. And their Mount Dooms again. Dude, Mount Doom's gas. I don't understand why Mount Doom gets so much hate. And their Kolaghan's Command. Sedge. That was like the one thing I didn't name that could kill me. I think I named everything else. I also misplayed a couple times game 2, but I ended up winning that game. I'm just gonna go Breeding Pool, Wild Nacatl, and then have Spell Pierce, and I can go fetch Sacred Foundry. It's gonna have to be. I'll get an Overgrown Tomb turn 3. Well, I do think Double Grief is good. Honestly, I still think it was the right choice for them to hit Fury over Grief, because Fury is the largest catch-up mechanic that Scam had access to. Obviously, turn 1 Grief is like one of the most powerful openings. It's probably the most powerful opening in Modern. But at the same time, it's possible to top deck out of it. Whereas, like, if you establish a board where you're ahead, and then your opponent just, like, scams a Fury and wipes your entire board, it feels a lot worse. Yeah, Grief might get banned eventually. But I do think they chose the right card when they initially went for the bannings. I think I'm probably just... Yeah, exactly. Why not both? Both is good. I don't think I'm attacking this Wild Nacatl. I thought about it, and then casting Tribal Flames on Ragavan. I think I'm just gonna chill for a turn. Because I want to have access to Spell Pierce so I can Spell Pierce their Fable on 3. Or like, Spell Pierce to Terminate here. I'm gonna Spell Pierce whatever I can get the opportunity to Spell Pierce. Yeah, Mengzoo. Mengzoo. Feels bad if they have a 1-mana removal spell. No, they don't. Lebo boys. Very good draw. I didn't have to do this now. I could have waited. I just got excited. Too excited. I'm not gonna double block. Sounds like it's from Smash. Might be from something else. I think it's a cover. I think I'm trading Ragavan for Wild Nacatl here. If they have Grief, I'm gonna be really sad. Happy New Year. Don't grief me, I'll cry. White, red. Guess I'm gonna get another red source. My favorite deck in a post-Fury world. Probably Scales right now. I've been really enjoying playing Scales. The feeling of improvement with that deck is actually... It hits the dopamine for sure. Because you can actually get a lot better with that deck and see results, or see improvement results-wise because of it. It's got a high ceiling. I'm dead. I picked up some pieces the other day in case I wanted to play it for Denver. I don't know if you can beat Scam with Zoo. It seems really tough. They just have all the best removal, all the best threats. Not easy. What is this banger? Ozolith is so expensive. I got mad at EDH players yesterday. I actually ranted about that on stream. I was like, why is Ozolith $40? There's no world where Ozolith should be a $40 card, except for the EDH players. And the fact that it was in Ikoria, which was like a bad set. EDH. Reprieve seems so bad too. Lord of the Rings Ozoliths are also $40. I think I need a mulligan. I understand Ravager being more expensive. I feel like Ravager honestly kind of struggles from price memory. Skip, please. We have no skip feature. It's like a brain massage, Frank. You say Scam against Hammer is good to board in Chalice on one? It depends on who you talk to. I personally don't like Chalice on one, but Manguchi likes Chalice on one. So, different playstyles for different players. I don't like it though. I think it's too high variance at shutting off your own. I'm not even gonna bolt them. I'm just gonna let this go. It shuts off your own one drops, which I dislike. Plus the fact that they have Stoneforge Mystic to activate Stoneforge Mystic and still put a hammer into play, I also dislike. So I don't care for Chalice on one against hammer. If it doesn't hurt you, then I'm all for it. But if it does hurt you, like it doesn't scam, then I don't really care for it. Who are you gonna listen to? One of the best players to ever touch the game, or some random Italian guy? It's me. I'm the random Italian guy, by the way. Unironically, I am half Italian, so I fit the criteria to be a random Italian guy. Mamma mia. Mangucci's gonna hate me. Chalice is not the great against hammer. I talk a lot with my hands in real life, but not when I stream. You stop with the constant spot removal. Say something in Italian. What does Mangu yell? I'm trying to think of what he likes to yell when he's displeased. Don't blood moon me. Okay, thank God. Spy Jegantha plus Binding Fable? What about boarding in Blood Moon's Magus against Hammer for Urza Saga? I like it. I like Magus more than I like Blood Moon, but I like both of them. If you're ever curious on like how to sideboard against any matchup with scam, I still have that full scam guide on my Patreon, updated for the post Fury ban, so that's always available if you're interested in my reasoning behind sideboarding stuff also. I'm more than happy to give an explanation for any particular matchup. Italian swear words. Porco cane, for God's sake. I like that one. I might steal that one. Stop it. Top deck. Lebo boys. I don't know who's worse with the foreign swearing. I do not know, bro. You tell me. Just dead. I don't know. I beat the Shelly. I guess I should have flashed him Bowmaster, huh? Even flashing the Bowmaster, they just like decline and kill me with Shelly. Voidwalker. Yeah, I should have flashed him Bowmaster though. Probably gives me like a 0.1% chance to win this game instead of 0% chance. Not let them filter cards for free, but I'm probably just dead here anyways. Zach really struggles against Scam, it seems. Those weren't particularly close. Alright, chat, prediction time. This is gonna be my last match of the day, and then we'll finish off the stream with some Wii Shop Wednesday. As always. Every Wednesday. Well, this hand's not terrible. That's me on Saturday morning. I have a single doubter in the chat. I need more doubters in my life. Oh, there we go. There's some doubters. There's an 8 a.m. challenge, Homer. Ah, work! Fuck you, Dingo. I don't believe in you. See, that's the spirit. Need more people like you, generic. I like how BFG's like, man, so rude. Why would you just publicly voice yourself as a doubter like that with a 2 badge next to his name? Yeah, real BFGs move in silence. Like the G in lasagna, you know? Don't push me, please. Don't bow me. Baleful Mastery. Sure. All this talk of genes is making me tired. Me too. More Baleful Mastery. I forgot to get white mana. Whoops. My only goal with that was to get white mana, and I fucking forgot to get white mana. Mengzoo would be so disappointed. Dingo, what are you doing? You need the white mana. Sometimes my Mengzoo and my canister impressions devolve into like some fucked up Dracula. Yes, the Count. I guess I'm just swinging. Turn it sideways. Ha ha ha. Ooh, stream mistakes. Fetch white mana too. He banned you because you tried to show it on stream. Is it a funny picture? I'm in. I'm a goated spell pierce. Yeah, post it in Discord. I guess I actually should have fetched for Sacred here, because if they hit a red source with either Field of Ruin, then I can't cast double Tribal Flames. Nah, the bot's broken. A classic. Maybe it only listens to me. Nope, doesn't listen to me either. You have a million removal spells? Vibe. I need to fetch triple red there. Didn't matter, but I should have fetched triple red. Ah well. Mistakes were made. Luckily, I never get punished. I chat. Because I'm too cool to get punished for my misplays. Except for all the times I get punished for my misplays. I think I'm just boarding up to 63. Where did I pull that out from? My unbelievably messy desk. That's where. They were under a pile of cards. I'm just bolting this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bolt the crab. One of magic. Bolt the bird. Rule 2 of magic. Bolt the crab. Oh my god, kill it. Alright, let's see this. This is actually such a great photo. So this is the edited version. It looks fantastic, right? BFG and Mengzoo. Happy as can be. And then here's the unedited version, which just absolutely kills me. So good. Mengzoo never stood a chance. Yeah, this is why you got banned. Go back. All right, I'll show it one more time. Yeah, I can't tell either. It kind of just looks like Mengzoo's tiny. That's too good. You're 6'7". Oh, never mind. You're just huge. Bro, you look huge. I was gonna travel flames this crab, but I don't know if I care about it enough. Mengzoo's normal. This guy's prime time. I can't believe you're 6'7", streaming from a closet. That's crazy. I think I would put prowess at the highest, and then burn, and then zoom. They milled my steam vents. That's so tilting. Yep. Thank you for that laugh, BFG. Such a good picture. No Baleful Mastery. No Drown in the Lock. Baleful Mastery. Can't cast Tidebinder either. Yeah, my breeding pool and my Steam events got milled, so I have absolutely 0 ways of casting this Tidebinder. Cards, huh? Get 'em, boys. I guess Ragavan Treasure, yeah. Fair. Fair enough. Rounds the Nacatl. Just unfortunate I couldn't fetch my colors this game. I guess the archering will continue until morale improves. Tribal Flames with 4 damage. I don't know if Mill's winning this game, because they have to mill me for 4 more cards without drawing any cards. Oh, preordain. Yeah, that's not a good look, opponent. They have to mill me for 4 more cards, then they can activate Shelldock Isle, but they only have 2 blue, because their mana's bad. Je ping. Jamais. The French Bowmasters are here. Yeah, no Crypt Incursion, though. That'd be really sad. Ensnaring Bridge, that's tough. Binding? Not Binding. Yeah, I had to block out the haters for a second. Push his glasses up. I need a Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding. Yay, I won. That is right, I did it. I overpaid for my Leyline Binding. Oh, enough to MTGO premium my way to victory, apparently. I'll take it. Just like the believers will be taking their points. Suck it, doubters. 37% haters. And that's what you get for being a hater. This is what you get for being here on a Wednesday, chat.
Have you peaked?
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.